Hi everyone, if you're new here, my name is Anna and welcome back to my channel. This is my channel, GH0STBLONDIE, and for today's video, I'm going to be doing a testing video. So for today's video, I was so excited to see that Makeup Revolution had brought out once again their Easter egg type of makeup palettes, and I was beyond excited to get my hands on some and give them a go. I didn't know which colour to get or realistically which one to go for. I was going to order them online, but I wanted to see them in person. They didn't have them in my Superdrug. They didn't have them in another Superdrug I went in. I finally managed to track them down and I managed to pick one up literally an hour ago. So I rushed home now to quickly film with it, and I actually, in the end, I didn't go for multiple eggs. I got an egg, but I actually went for one of the little donuts as well. So if you want to see this in action, I'm going to be testing it in a video another day in my next video, but for today's video, you get in the egg. In the end, I actually went for the IHEARTREVOLUTION chick egg. I like this because because it was yellow and I just thought it looked more like Eastery, and I loved the colour scheme in this. So this was originally, this was £5, I think £5 is such a good price for this. I didn't actually manage to get my hands on one last year, so I'm really happy I managed to get one this year. But when you open it up, it looks like this inside. Inside you get 5 shadows, a blush and a highlighter, and I really like the colour scheme of this. The yellow was calling my name. I loved it, and I love sort of the warm tones in this because I am a warm tone kind of girl, as I say, as I picked up this extremely blue donut. But I love working with colour as well, so I'm so excited to give this a go, and I know this was definitely sort of the colours that you guys would have liked as well. So I'm going to be testing this video out today, giving my honest and truthful review, and if you like the video, please make sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get testing. So I'm actually using a different camera to film today, which is a little bit different. I usually use my big DSLR, but I decided to film on my vlog camera today because this was very last minute and I have run out of charge. So by looking at these colours here, you can tell there are 4 mattes, there are 3 mattes and 2 shimmers. So I really want to incorporate the shimmers and sort of maybe do a halo eye. So I'm gonna definitely maybe start off with putting the darker shade as a halo, working it out with the orange and working it out further again with the yellow. So I'm going to zoom you in. So I'm firstly going to take a very flat brush. So I'm going to take this, probably the smaller one first, this darker shade. They don't have names, but I'm going to be taking like this really dark shade and placing this in sort of like a cut crease halo just all the way across my eyes. Oh wow, they're really pigmented. Oh wow. So I'm just going to place this literally all over the lid, sort of packing it first before I blend it out. So I have obviously done quite a few Easter looks this year. So if you see my Instagram, you'll have seen I actually tucked myself into an egg, which is slightly bizarre, slightly weird, but you all seem to really enjoy it. Well, maybe not you all, but my Instagram definitely seemed to enjoy it. It was very weird for me. It was definitely something different. I'm really out of my comfort zone, and oh my god, that's so pigmented. And I did really enjoy it. Obviously it's not actually Easter until this Sunday, and I'm on actually Saturday the week before, so we've still got time to be creating more looks, and I can't wait to see what I can come up with for you guys, because I think I want to make something really interesting, different. So now I've just sort of got the base for the dark colours. It's extremely pigmented. There's a little bit of fallout, but obviously to be expected. It's £5. That works out about how much a shadow. I'm not expecting miracles, but I was expecting pigment, and I definitely got that. So now I'm going to buff out that a little bit further with the orange shade. There is a little bit of fallout in the pan, but who cares? You're going to be taking this Huda Beauty brush for this. This is the Build and Blend, a little bit of a fluffier brush to do this bit. So we're going to be blending that out. You sort of want to go halfway in between each of the colours. Can you see that? And if it's not blending as much, it's not blending as well as I would have liked. So I'm going to blend it out and then build up the darker colour again, just so we bring some of the colour back. It's not that it's not blending, but I'm losing the colour. So I'm just going to, again, blend that in. I'm going to work the colour up and then just add more of that darker colour underneath, just so we get the colour back. But as long as it's blending, I don't really mind. A little bit of a blown out sunset type of look. Obviously I'm not the best at makeup, So it looks a little bit messy, but I'm happy with how it looks. I just want to work it out a little bit with the yellow, and then I'm going to go back and increase the depth with every single colour, but in the sort of stage that I've done it, if that makes sense. So I'm going to use with this like pointed brush. The yellow is really pigmented. Just tap off the excess. Again, there's a little bit, but who cares? And sort of blend that out on the edges. So now I've just sort of blown everything out. I feel like it looks a little bit messy. I really want to see what all these glitters about, and I really think that these two could look really pretty on the eyes too, but I am going to be working with the gold today and then adding a little bit of this in the centre as well. I'm going to be adding this gold shade. I'm just using like a sort of flat shader brush and gently applying that. Oh wow, look at that. Oh my god, that's stunning. That's so pretty. I feel like if it's pigmented with the brush, oh my god, it feels so creamy when you touch it. Oh wow. Look at the glitter. So I am really impressed with the shimmers. As soon as I seem to touch the mattes though, is when I seem to lose the pigment with like all of them, which I'm a little bit annoyed about. I really want to add some mascara and see if I can sort of work it up a bit, and intense again a little bit more, and just see how it really works really. So I am really impressed with it. I think for £5 it's a bargain. But now we're going to check out I'm going to finish up the eyes, and then we're going to move on to the face. So I've just placed on some lashes, and I'm hoping it's made the look a little bit better, and I think you can see the halo eye more as well, which I'm really happy about. The glitters were insane. They were second to nothing. For £5 for the whole thing is literally insane. So I'm now going to add a little bit of a highlight, some blush, and really sort of jazz it up, and yeah, I'm really excited to try them. Bronzer, I know in some of the other palettes I think you get like more of a darker shade. In this you get two highlighter sort of blush shades, which I'm living for. I think they're gorgeous. So I'm just going to first a Real Techniques contour brush on this, because it's one I apply blush with a lot of the time. I really like that. I don't know if you see, it's very much similar. It's a light blush, but it's very much like NARS Orgasm, and it's gorgeous. You can see the gold reflect coming underneath, and I really like it. I decided to switch brushes just to see if different brushes picked up the blush in different ways, because I know this one's a bit more like more of a powdery brush. So I'm just going to pick some up. Yeah, that's definitely applied more. I always swear by this brush. This is the Spectrum A05. For highlighter, I actually always use a Spectrum A05, but like a small brush. This is a small handled one, and I apply it on its side, just getting a small amount because I don't know how pigmented it's going to be. And look at that. Oh my gosh, that is stunning. Oh my gosh, I'm going to add my little pinky as well. I'm so impressed with that. I look so healthy and glowy now. So now I'm just going to apply lips, and I'll get straight back to you. So in the end, I just went with a gloss because I really liked how my skin looked really healthy, fresh and glowy, and the eyes just look super natural, but in a really nice and subtle but warmish way. I really like this. I think it's gorgeous for £5. Baby is incredible. So I really hope you liked the video. I'm going to leave the link to this down below, and I'll see you in my next one, where I'm going to be reviewing the donut. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.